Cuba, it's me! Welcome to episode 85 of The Willie Show, which stands for Wrestling is Life. Life is Wrestling. Now, on today's show, I wanted to do a little bit of bragging, which I talked about in yesterday's episode, and the cat's out of the bag. Some people know, some people don't. I love rap music. Between 1993 and 2008 or so, um, there's not too many people that know more about rap music from that time period than I do. And I love to write songs too. I've written probably 100 songs. I've recorded 50. I used to have a YouTube channel called Clay Mayhem, but I deleted it all, which I should have never did, because I thought I had all the songs saved on my computer, and it turns out the computer crashed, deleted everything, so now I don't. But I also love wrestling. That's what this show is all about. Wrestling is life, right? So I made a lot of wrestling songs. So on this episode, 85, I'm going to talk about the top 10 wrestling songs I made. Most of them are just tributes I made to people that wrestled in the same promotion as me, and I made a couple for the ladies because I thought they'd get more views. And so I would just take an instrumental from a rap song, and then I would download it, and then I would write a rap song about whoever it was. So let's just get into this a little bit. So the first one I made is probably the one that had my most views, but except for when I started this, the cameraman started his own YouTube show, so all the views I had, I lost them all because I transferred them all over into this Elian Habanero YouTube account. But the one that had the most views was the Mike Hart song. I took a song, it was from, it was something Cash Money. I think it was the Hot Boys or the Big Timers or something. Oh, it was a number one stunner beat. Number one stunner, but I took it from Mike Hart, and it was the music plays and Mike Hart appears. The crowd is so excited they start to cheer. It was really good. Mike Hart, let's scream it loud. And yeah, I really like that song. Check it out. It's still on the same channel that I do the Willow Show on. Now we're on episode 85, so you got to go back 90, 95 videos, but it's on there. The Mike Hart tribute song. I used to do them all under Clay Mayhem. I deleted all the Clay Mayhem stuff. I didn't want people to know. Now they know. The number 2 one I made was Reggie Marley, and I asked him if I could make him a song, and he said, I don't care what it is, but I want it on the Who Shot Ya by Notorious B.I.G. beat. And so I did it, and it was Reggie Marley, the ring's his home, he's got fists like stones, and when he hits your bones, it makes you piss and moan until you get your phone. You can call for help, but nobody's gonna come. When you find out who you're beefing with, they're probably gonna run. Instead of who shot you, it was Reggie Marley, who got you? Reggie Marley, that's who. You don't want to retire, but now you have to. The third one was, I made one for Caitlin Diamond, because I noticed she was doing some shows, the same shows as me as PWA, and she was coming out for that Kanye West song, Diamonds Are Forever, and I was like, it's so perfect, but why don't we take Kanye West vocals off there and make some vocals that actually fit her? So it was Diamonds Are Forever, Caitlin Diamond is a treasure, you won't find nobody better, she's the finest main eventer, you can call her an anti-diva, she will beat you, then she'll leave you. It was pretty good, I thought. She said she really liked it. And I was like, yes, the ladies always get more views than anything. I didn't do as well as I thought. And it's still on there, I believe. A couple of them got copyright claims, so some of them are on there still. I'm not sure if all of them. The next one I did is, back in the day, there was a tag team, Modern Day Warriors. It was Derek Platinum and Jimmy King. And so I took the Nas beat to this Smoking song on the Stillmatic CD. And it's what kind of heat y'all totin'? And so I took that, and it was Modern Day Warriors, MDW, better watch out because they will punish you. They're not here to cuddle you, something like that. I thought it was pretty catchy, but I used to have this microphone that plugged into the computer, so I'd play the instrumental and then rap into it, and I could never get the audio settings quite right. Sometimes my vocals would be too high and the music would be too low. Sometimes the music was too high. It was hard. So that one's kind of quiet. They're not the best quality. Caitlin Diamond said she tried to come out to hers one time, and it's okay when you're just listening on your phone or whatnot, but when you play it really loud, it's horrible quality. But I tried it, and I had a lot of fun making them. The next one was probably my worst one, Hardcore Hick. Now, he said he was a fan of some of the songs that I wrote, and I'm yes, I'm gonna make this one. And I took this Kid Rock beat, and I was they call him Hardcore Hick, and he always goes, being on the road, it is all he knows. And I didn't really rap as much. I tried to vocalize, which I can't do. I'm like tone deaf, and I can't hit any notes. And so he was like, "Sorry, dude, I don't like it." And I don't believe that one got transferred over, so I don't think you could find that one. Cause like, why would I want to share it if he didn't really like it? But in the idea in my head, it was really good. It was like, oh, I still have the lyrics written down somewhere. I'll have to remember it. So the sixth one I did was Casey Spinelli, and I did it on that Jay-Z and Kanye in Paris beat, where it's like doo-doo, doo-doo, and it was like Big K, Little C. If you're against her, then it'll be the last match you'll ever have. All the fans want an autograph. She's beautiful and talented. If she wants something, she's grabbing it. The best match, she's having it. Do not ever get her mad or shit. We'll just start to hit her fan. Beating everybody is her plan. I thought it was really good, but it got copyrighted, so like some of them, when you get copyrighted, they're like, okay, like you just can't monetize it, you can't make money off of it. But sometimes they'll like strip the audio right off. So that one, like I put up a slideshow of pictures of whoever I was doing them of. That one, the audio got muted, and I have it saved somewhere. I have all these songs saved on my computer, just these ones, not like the 50 I did in the past. But that one I took off the YouTube because there was no audio, so what was the point? The next one was Joey Allen. I did a song for him, and I took the Pocket's Gonna Stay Fat beat by Master P and Magic from the Ninth Ward. It was like, believe me, these pockets gonna stay fat, something like that, right? And it was like, oh, I can't even remember how that one goes, but it's on the channel, check it out. I really like that one too, but the audio was not that great. How did that go again? Oh, I can't remember right off the top of my head. And then the next one I wrote was just in general wrestling song. It was called Walk That Aisle, and it was on like this Clips beat, like Pusha T and Malice, and it was like, the music hits, so you walk that aisle. The crowd roars because you got the style. Now it's time for you to get between the ropes. Your opponent is ready, you had better not choke. You better hit hard, you better hit fast, otherwise you'll get knocked on your ass. Can you last? You'll find out. In the squared circle, there's no timeout. It was pretty good, I thought. I liked it. And Joey Allen actually requested that we do a song together. So that's why I wrote my part, and he never did his part. But that's what it was supposed to be, some kind of wrestling song. I believe that one is still on the channel as well. And I did a couple diss songs to Joey Allen after he didn't make the song with me. Ever since then, we've ironed everything out, but there's a couple diss songs to Joey Allen on there too. I made one back in the day when Eddie Osborne was like Cousin Eddie, like the hillbilly guy, and it was really funny, and it was like, Cousin Eddie, he's not quite there. Cousin Eddie, he don't fight fair. And Joe Dog and Jeff Black, they said that they loved that, and they used to sing it to try and get on his nerves and stuff like that. So that's the 9th one, and the 10th one I did like just like when I came back to wrestling, I was so happy to be part of the PWA family again. And I made a song with like everybody in PWA, just like, and Jonathan Rice put together, the video for it, and it was, again, I just finished eating some steak, and so he put like clips anytime I would mention somebody, he would have like a clip of them doing a move or coming out for their entrance, and he spent a lot of time on it, and I was very grateful and appreciative for him, and you can check that out. It's called PWA, It's More Than Wrestling. It's on my account, it's also on Jonathan Rice's account, it's also on PWA Canada account, and it's like, it just lists everybody in order, and a lot of people were like, oh, that song's really good, and I'm like, I did that, and they're like, oh, really? Like, I remember in the locker room, they're like, did you see that new music video that they made? And I was like, that was me, like, no one believed it, but it was me. It was like, first thing first, hardcore hit, been around since day one, and he's legit. He won't quit, doesn't know that word. If you think he would, then you're absurd. Joey Allen, he's a German, multiple champ that'll leave you hurting. And I just went through like the whole roster, so I really like that one. So there you have it. Elian can rap, kinda. I'm not saying I'm great at it, but I'm not bad. And I used to do it as Clay Mayhem, so check out those songs if you're interested. Also, I mean, I don't have that much time, but I would love to do it again. I would like to make more songs, so maybe who should I do it for? I don't know. So we'll see if I get any requests. This is episode 85 of The W.I.L.L.I.W Show, which stands for Wrestling is Life. Life is Wrestling. Remember, like, or you get a leg drop. Comment, or you get a clothesline. Subscribe, or you get a suplex. I'm your host, Elian Habanero. I love wrestling and rap. Cuba!